Yeah.
Welcome, Anna.
Thank you, Sonia. I'm so
I'm
happy to
so
be here.
I'm so excited to be able to interview you as a mother to be.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I know we've been working together in your fertility
Mm-hmm.
journey, and I'm very excited to have your testimonial so that we
Yes. Yeah.
can we can spread hope around the world.
Exactly. Yeah.
Awesome. So let's start at the beginning. So what was your
Okay.
situation like when we met?
Yeah. So my situation, which I feel like is pretty common even among women my age, was I had PCOS, which hadn't been diagnosed for a very long time, but I had been living with it probably since I was around 16 or 17. Since I had always had very regular periods, very painful periods. I had acne for pretty much all of my like adolescent life and up until I saw you. And then I had just found out that I had PCOS and that was driven by insulin resistance. So those things were very scary to me, and I was like working with a nurse practitioner. And she had me on metformin and some other kinds of medication, but I guess I knew I could be doing more to support my body through like my nutrition, my lifestyle, exercise, all of those things. I wanted to take a holistic approach because I knew that that would ultimately heal me. And I just had no idea where to start. Like, there's just so much information out there. I didn't know what worked, what wouldn't work, what I should be doing, how I should be investing my time, my money, and my effort. So I just was so lost. And yeah, that's when I found you.
Awesome. Okay. So how did you feel about the program, the Fertility Solution, before starting? What were your hopes? What were your goals?
Yeah,
And also your fears?
yeah, that's a great question. So, I was definitely just hoping, like I was saying before, I was hoping for the kind of like the information and the tools and the support to really just like heal my body. Obviously, I did really want to be a mother. Um, but first and foremost, like I did just want to make sure that I was healthy, kind of like inside and out. Um, because I knew that that would set me up for the rest of my life and in my fertility. So that was really my biggest hope. Like, can I just heal this problem, this condition that I have? Um, and then in terms of fears, I heard about you through a friend, my friend Mary, and she was kind of struggling with similar things that I was struggling with. And so I had heard something about like the nutrition and the lifestyle changes that I would need to be making. And obviously, like I was excited to do that. But I love sweets, like I love coffee, I love chocolate, I love all those things. So I think that was my biggest fear and hesitation was, can I even do that? Like, can I commit to that? So yeah, that's where I was starting off.
Hmm. I like the honesty.
Thanks.
Yeah. Um, okay. So what did you learn during the program? How did it help you specifically?
hmm I think I learned so much, and I loved your emphasis on, or maybe I should say the program's emphasis on just like the whole person, because I think like I knew that I'd need to work on my diet. I knew I needed to work on exercise. I think those are the things that everyone thinks about when they think about fertility. They think like supplements, exercise. Um, but I think I really learned like your mind and your body are so connected. Um, and it's so important to not only change all the physical things around you, but also, or sorry, I shouldn't say necessarily change, but optimize those like physical things, like what you're putting into your body. But it's so important to what you're putting into your mind. And just that connection, I was aware of it, but I just wasn't really seeing how important it was before coming into the program. So I think that emphasis on just like your whole person and supporting your fertility, which is a physical thing in a way, supporting that with every aspect of your life, like your mental health, your spirituality, all of those things, and integrating them all. That was something that just really resonated with me, and I think was really, really helpful in my personal journey.
Beautiful. Um, what was your favorite part of the program?
Ooh. Um, that's a good question. I had a lot of favorite parts, I would say. I think I really liked all of your yoga videos. That's kind of oddly specific, but I hadn't really done a lot of yoga before, and just doing that in the morning was such a great start to the day. It's something I still do basically every day, and that just like sets me up so well. I think one other thing was, this is more general, but just how encouraging like the videos are. I never felt like guilty or like I was forcing myself to do things. I think just like the positivity, um, the positive lens through which the program is set, and how encouraging like you are in all the videos, and personally, I think that was probably my favorite part.
Awesome. So what were your results? What happened for you?
Yeah, so things started just going well. I mean, obviously, we say this in the program too, like it's an up and like um consistency is so important, and progress is something that happens like up and down. So it wasn't like things changed immediately overnight. But I did see like slowly but surely changes happening. First of all in my body, but then also kind of in my mindset and my mentality. So like I was saying, before, the things that I was struggling with, like the symptoms that I was struggling with, they really started getting better. So like my skin started clearing up. My and then I recently I had an ultrasound, and I'll go into that later, but I had no more cysts on my ovaries. So that was just such a miracle, because before, with PCOS, one of the things that you're diagnosed with, they do an ultrasound and there's all these growths on your ovaries. And more recently, they looked at mine, and they were just totally normal, perfectly healthy. There were no cysts. So obviously, a lot of physical changes happened. Um, and yeah, I just felt so knowledgeable. I felt like I really had the tools to be supporting my body well, supporting my fertility. I had like little goals that I could do and know that I was doing, optimizing um, just my life kind of throughout the day through hitting those little things that the program kind of talks about. And then eventually, in around November, I got pregnant. So that is, I think, the most exciting result of a program for me, is that, yeah, I'm a mother. I have a little baby on the way. And yeah, my husband and I just so over the moon.
Oh my God, I'm getting emotional.
Yeah, me too.
You just passed your 20-week mark
Yes,
with your
yes.
ultrasound. Your baby's
Hmm.
beautiful and healthy and
Hmm.
growing so
She is.
beautifully.
Yeah, yeah, she
And it's a
is.
girl.
It's a girl. It's a girl, which I was not my feeling. I was sure it was a boy, but I'm so happy it's a girl.
Me too.
Hmm.
We love boys too, but
We
I think
do.
we need a
We
little
do.
bit more girls. I always say I love
Girls are
boys, but I
special.
already have two boys, so more girls.
More girls.
Uh, yes, especially in California because we get to see each other and we need to balance it
Exactly.
out for more.
Exactly.
Okay. So Anna, what would you say to anyone who's struggling to get pregnant now?
Hmm. Gosh, that's hard. I would say I would say a couple things. Like, first of all, like it's going to be okay. Like, just don't feel guilty. Like, don't beat yourself up. Um, I know that's definitely how I was kind of feeling a little bit, like there's something wrong with me, like I was broken. And that's just not true. And that's also like that's not a helpful belief to be telling yourself or telling your body. So I guess I would say like this is such a hard thing that you're dealing with. Um, but don't let that like stop you from living the life that you want to be living. I think for me personally, like that was so important, because once you start kind of being really truly like happy in who you are and in the life that you're living, and you become grateful for all the things that you do have, um that like mindset can really, I think, really help your body to know that you're in a good place and be closer to that place of welcoming life within yourself. So yeah, I'd say like it's really tough. It's so tough. Like I'm not denying that at all. But it will like it will be all okay. And I'd say like just do your best to be happy where you are now and with the life that you're living now. Um, and don't wait to be the kind of mother that you want to be. Like try and practice that, with your friends and yourself. And yeah, just don't let that part of yourself like be on pause. Um, yeah, I think that's what I'd say.
Yeah, I think that's beautiful. It's one of our mantras. Practice mothering
Hmm.
yourself before you can mother another
Hmm.
human being.
Hmm.
And I love that you
Yeah.
incorporated that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
And last but not least, what would you
Yeah.
say to anyone who's considering the fertility solution as a way to
Hmm.
maximize their chances of conceiving a baby, a healthy
Hmm.
baby, naturally?
Yeah. Yeah. I'd say, I mean, I want to say this with like a grain of salt because there's no magic solution. But in my experience, like I'd want to say you should go for it because for so many women, like for me, it works. Like the program that you've developed, it does really maximize your health as a whole, and that does really work to maximize your fertility. Um, so like yeah, I guess like I was saying before, like there's no guarantee, there's no magic wand. But I would say like if this is something that's important to you, if this is something that you're serious about, um, you can really say like this will improve your chances of getting pregnant. This will optimize your health. It will optimize your fertility. And that is really like the best that anyone can do. Um,
Yeah.
yeah.
As you say, like there's no guarantees, but there's so many
Hmm.
things that we can do to optimize
It's
our
so true.
chances. So
Exactly.
go grab your chances.
Yes. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Anna. This was a beautiful
You're
testimonial. I
very
am so
welcome.
thankful and grateful to have worked with you on this journey to your
Good.
baby, and I can't wait to
Me as
meet your
well.
baby.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited to show you, show everyone. Yeah, again, I'm trying to take my own advice and like enjoy this season. But yeah, I just can't wait until she gets here.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
You're
You're
very
such
welcome.
an
Thank you,
angel.
Sonia.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for everything. Bye.